About 3 weeks ago, I got this email from Dehancer. In their email, they talked about how they were a film emulation plugin for color grading. They said, "We found you on YouTube and we think you're a perfect match to review our plugin." So, of course, I agreed to try it out. I used Dehancer in my last 2 vlogs, and I can now confirm that I am genuinely obsessed with it. I've used it in pretty much every single video since then. I'm going to give you like a little tutorial on how to use it in DaVinci. You just pull in Dehancer to your clip, put your camera info in. I use the Sony a7 IV and S-Log 3, and then you're good to go. Just pick which profile you want, which for me was the most difficult part because there's so many options to choose from. For this video, I wanted it to be in black and white, so I went with this profile. This is what it looks like without making any other changes. I started out by turning up the grain, added halation, added bloom, wanted it to look like Super 8 footage, so I enabled overscan and changed the scan type to Super 8. And this is what the clip looks like now.
Only in the morning and then that's it.
This is some film footage from my actual Super 8. I thought it would be kind of interesting to compare the Dehancer footage to this footage. And I think the Dehancer footage definitely looks cleaner and you can see the videos better. This is my first roll of Super 8 footage that I've ever filmed, so it's kind of an unfair comparison because a lot of my videos are blurry and really fast because I didn't realize that you needed to record for longer, so I would be interested to see another comparison with my second roll that I just sent in to get developed. I do really like the overlay that Dehancer gives you. Like my Super 8 footage, I didn't get developed with the overlay, I got it without it. It's kind of just a different look, so it really just depends on what you want to go for. Alright, guys, here's my slideshow. I asked ChatGPT what the pros and cons of Dehancer were, and so I wanted to point out some things that I found very interesting. The best-in-class film emulation. Halation and bloom, I was really interested in testing that out. It's a great film grain engine. I've never really used grain on my videos either, so I thought that would be fun to try. I've honestly never tried to make any of my footage look like film because I have a Super 8, so I was really excited to test out this compared to my actual Super 8 footage. We also had to look at the cons, of course. It does say that some people experience slowdown playback, which I will say I do experience. As long as I colored my video at the end, I didn't really have as big a problem with that. And it says it's not ideal for all projects, but it is good for travel videos. And if you've watched my videos, I mostly post travel videos or like adventure videos, so it's perfect for what I'm using it for. It also says, way down here, that the smoothest experience is on DaVinci Resolve. I edit on DaVinci Resolve. Overall review, 9 out of 10. It only loses 1 point because I think that it does slow down the playback a little bit, so minus 1 point for that. If you guys can fix that, you can get my 10 out of 10 review. Pretty much every video that I made since I started testing this out, I've colored every single video with Dehancer. I became a little obsessed. As I said earlier, the only con is that sometimes it slows down playback, which I already talked a little bit about, and then if you color grade at the end, it's not really as big a problem. Okay, they also wanted me to test out some type of photo editing software, so I edited a couple photos with this software. This is one of them. Like this is supposed to be a Super 8. Here's another photo that I edited, which I think looks pretty good. I don't normally edit my photos to try and look like film photos unless I took them on a film camera, but it was really interesting to test it out, and I think that it can come out really well. And then here's my last one. This one I didn't like as much, but that's more because I don't really know how to use their desktop version. If I tried it out more, I could definitely make this photo look better. I do really like this one. So it's a little bit about why I liked Dehancer and what I've learned the past few weeks testing it out. So if you guys want to test it out, you can use my code. I'll put it on the screen right here. It's just Heather Hughes, and you can get a 10% discount. I definitely recommend testing it out. I think it's really cool. I'll probably continue to use it in the future. And yeah, I don't normally make videos like this, so if you like this, I guess let me know. And thanks for watching.